What up, babies? How y'all doing? Woo! Been a it's been a week. Not a bad one, a good one. Just it's been one. Okay. All right. We are going to get into Forgotten City. I feel like I'm pretty close to finishing the game. Like when I say pretty close, I mean very close. I hope I'm not. It'd be grand. It'd be grand if I wasn't. If I could like still have a lot more time to play in the game, but like a good twist would be cool. But I already hit a twist, so I doubt there's gonna be another one. It makes the game longer, but it's a possibility. But we're gonna give this a shot. All right. Let's get into this. Okay, last we left off, we got the key from. What was the name of that guy back there? I can't remember. Wait, did he not tell me his name? I don't think he told me his name. Oh my. Just a little bit freaky. No, I'm gonna get my gold bow out because I have a feeling I might have to shoot some fools. Confirmed. Definitely gonna have to fight some fools. Uh-oh. Who coming here, man? Who coming? Freak is this? Oh, frick! Wait, why didn't he turn gold? The freak, dude? That's freaked me out, man. Frick out of here, dude. I did not like that, Sam. I am. Locked from the other side. Oh, Avariscari. Oh, it's just water. Some of those mother freakers. No, this one's not gonna move. Who's it looking at, though? Ah! Ah! Hey, some of them take 2 arrows. That's some garbage. I can't see over there, but it sounds like there's somebody over there. I'm gonna get this guy over here though first. Okay, got him. Okay. Sheesh. Oh!
Lord have mercy on
Oh my
bus.
gosh. Oh my goodness, I am. What's up, baby? Hey, WX, thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome in, everybody. Frick, this thing almost just killed me. You guys came just in time. I was scared. I was by myself. I was alone. I was scared. It's a very scary game, man. Yeah, brown pants. Oh, there's another one right here. Look at this fool. Get it. Oh, freaking missed. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can kick him in the nuts. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Idiot. Brown pants on. Thank you for the raid, dude. Thank you for giving him a shout out, Bugs. Appreciate that, guys. Most of you just came here from WX, but if you're not following him, so you don't know when he goes live, let's do it. Ain't nobody stop you from that. Oh, wait, hang on. We gotta make sure. There's a lot of gold people here. A lot of people dead here.
Hey, Kiggs, you got a Captain D?
What up, Tins? What's up, baby? How you doing? I don't want to know what this fool was doing when he turned into gold.
Going on here?
Hey, what up, Rockstar? Who flunk boo? He was here.
What's up, baby?
Yo, baby, what's up, baby? Ooh, let me get some of them arrows, dude. Oh, I don't know if I can make that jump. Got 2 more motherfrickers down here. Gotcha, B. Gotcha. Hey, I'm actually getting good at this game. For once. Okay, here we go. How do I run? Okay, here we go. Ooh! That was a lot easier to jump than I thought. Wait, am I missing stuff? Is that more arrows? No. I hate games when there's too many. Like, I don't like linear games too much, but also I like linear games because I know I pick up all of the stuff along the way. Lion statue? It doesn't look like no lion. It looks like, oh, the head's missing. I won't say what I thought it was. Don't get me in trouble. Dude, if that one just moved, that would freak me out so bad. Oh, gosh. Dude, the timing of that was ridiculous. Oh, bugs. Ew. That was humid. Bro, I still have to breathe. Oh, my gosh. That was gross, dude. Is that guy legitimately alive right now?
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
We have the connoisseur here. It was a bean fart.
I am Kabash.
That's Kabash.
And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and
Not
plunder
even
the
close.
resting place of my ancestors. Trousers, boots. Curious here. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want? To what end? That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
And with these nuts? Well, what the freak does it say? Wait, does anybody here read Egyptian?
Thank you for the follow.
Okay, we got. Oh, Fun Food, thank you very much, baby. Welcome to the freaking family, baby. it does have that voice, bro. Oh, you're good, Pooh, dude. Okay, so we've got an eyeball over a cradle with a person staring at it. A watermelon half, a bird on a branch, a cane, what the freak is that above that? A hanging towel over a bear trap, and a skeleton. What could this mean? Summoning powers of translation. What was that? He's giving turkey. Okay. I'm a
snag. I'm a
feeding a bird. Canes of sugar rinsed with a towel, caught in a trap, and now dead. That's what it says, clearly. Clearly what it says. Let's take it.
Now, as for the other plaque. Indeed, I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was. You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie. I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is? It has a name, and that is the Duat.
Duat.
See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers, but instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it.
It sounds like what the
removing
Romans did with the
his
Greeks.
name
They
and
changed it from
replacing
Hades
it
to
with, Hades.
Pluto, right?
Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when
How
the
much you want to bet
Romans
nobody
rose
made
to
up
power,
this stuff?
renaming Hades to
It's
Pluto,
just the gods
the
translating it
cycle
for all the
began
different people,
anew.
so they all think that they made it first. So what's the problem with this plaque?
I am glad
Let's
to
suck
hear
up to him a
it.
little bit.
Which brings me.
I don't think I've ever showed my kids that movie. I don't know if they'll get the humor yet. I don't know if they're at that level
even
yet.
before us, and that my people did to
Heck yes,
them
I did.
what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But
Kiggs,
this,
you got a
I
cat
cannot
D's, what y'all
accept.
Epic.
I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
Gross.
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Frig. This isn't good. Do I be polite with this guy, or do I just? He seems like a radical. How do we deal with radicals in life here, huh? What do we do with extremists? Let's see. Please,
Idiot.
don't. Please. Why did that land? Why did that land over my face? Huh? Why was that perfectly aligned over me? Freaking blurb, dude. Please don't. Stop. I need that. Do it now. Kill you.
You are too late. It is done.
Well, I'm about to take this guy's life for sure.
It could not have gone any other way. It was Osiris's will. Now, the thing
Oh,
of
someone get
evil
this guy
is
out of here.
gone. Why are you still here? I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name
Thanks,
of
Bugs.
the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to
Bye-bye.
see my father along the headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the book of the dead.
Oh, sorry, dude. Freaking, you got to. Thank you. Sheesh. All right.
This is where
And
I
you fall
belong,
asleep to
as
this, dude.
caretaker of the memories of my people. I do not know what could possibly lie beneath the underworld. Perhaps it is infinite darkness.
Perhaps
Perhaps
it's the lair of a myth, the
Amphitrite,
devourer
the
of
devourer of
souls.
souls. All I know is it would be unwise to venture down there.
Hell yeah, boy.
Most unwise. Good. Be gone from
Oh,
this
you'll have
place.
to link
Wait.
your the
You
blurb
are planning
website to your
go
Twitch,
down there. I
and when you
see
do that,
in
it'll
your
let you
eyes.
find a whole bunch more. There should be a. There you go. Thanks, Bugs. Oh wait, ice cream or gelato? He's eating. Wait, I'm gonna guess what ice cream he's eating. Don't nobody tell me. It's got peanut butter in it. Like a chocolate peanut butter cup ice cream.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
I urge you, return to the surface with. Curse you and curse this place. Curse you and curse this place.
That dude just really.
How is it possible to feel watched at every moment?
Yeah.
And yet still.
How's
be
it possible to be a
alone?
freaking chump and a coward with such a deep voice? See ya, baby. Into the underworld. I'm in the underworld. Okay. Ooh, what language is this? Nergal, the fierce one. That dude looks strong as hell.
I find your lack
God dang. Ew. Darth Farter is what that is. Okay, I only have 49 arrows. I gotta be careful. You check this out. You see her? She's not looking at me? Watch. Oh. Ugh. I don't like that, Sam. I am. Oh, well, let me go in that water. I've been forbidden from entering such places.
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountain?
Uncle Rico, dude. I forgot about Uncle Rico. What a baller. What a baller, dude. Am I going to go that way? Oh, look. Stranger. Why is this in plain English? Heed the final words of Namkuzu. Bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods commanded. We planted and harvested together. We shared bread and beer. We accepted newcomers with open arms, as if family. But with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained. And soon, we were the strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves and ate and drank alone. And it was there, in the empty space between us, that sin took root. Nergal's sentinels have awoken and clamor at our barricades.
What the heck are you even talking about?
Learn from our Wait on part 2. Wait on part 2, dude. I should narrate something, dude. I'll narrate the hell out of something.
Life and shut up.
Never. You'll never have me. I'm not gonna step on that yet. Looks like it's gonna do something where I step on it, so I'm not gonna do that yet. Okay, hang on, let me go step. I'm gonna investigate this corroded place here. Oh my gosh. I just got Indiana Jones'd. Are you kidding me? Frig. Alright. Pick that up. Take the item. Watch this. Ready? Whoop. Missed me, now you gotta kiss me. What an idiot. What an idiot. Totally missed. What's that button again? Wait, is the water getting higher? I better skedat. Pottery. Broken set of Sumerian pottery. Of Sumerian. Strange object on the floor. Barricaded. Preposterous. Something tells me I shouldn't be doing that when I end up drowning myself here.
When I told you that you would not find a way
thought
back
you were too
up,
chicken to come
that
back down.
was not a prediction. That was a promise.
Oh, really?
You will die here. Do not be a fool. I have the higher ground.
Copyright. Copyright infringement. Just saying. Super copyright. All right.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed? Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
Oh, shoot. I don't know, dude.
Then you admit it. You wish to destroy the sacred beliefs of my people. I
Ah,
will
frick,
not
I chose the
allow
wrong one.
this. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at.
Frig.
And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now, I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives?
Yes.
Simply to trick us into obedience?
Yes. Dang, guys, what do I do? I don't know. I want to say yes, but also I want to try to diffuse the situation. Let's go on. There's no changing his opinion.
Blasphemer! You have sealed your own fate. Ha, good. I welcome it. You see, the philosopher told me that each time it breaks, Osiris bellows with rage, and his voice shakes the very foundations of the earth. I can only hope one more tremor will lay waste to this fragile place once and for all, and you along with it.
The many shall suffer for the sins
Bro, what the
of
freak?
one.
Frig. All right, well, now I got to run.
When I told you
sweet.
that you would not
Hey,
find a
Dragmore.
way back up, that was not a that you.
I could try again here. Okay.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down. You have undermined and dishonored. Very why should I? Why? To what end? But why? What business could you have with Osiris? Blasphemous fool! You have sealed
Frick.
your own. I can only.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Frick, I can't even get out of here fast enough, dude. They're too quick. They're too quick with it. Alright. I have a better idea what I gotta say. It's definitely not the golden rule thing. I bet it's to tell everyone to let everyone go. That's probably what it is.
When I told you that you would. That. You. Why? Why? But what? Blasphemous fool! You have sealed.
Frig!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, frig, dude. They're too good. They got jiggy with it on me just now, dude. God dang, man. Yeah, he freaking does, man. He wants he wants me to freaking listen to him for a half an hour. He's the keynote speaker.
When
I'm skipping all this crap, dude. I'm tired of listening to this dude.
what?
God bless America!
And gentlemen,
Start!
your engines!
Blasphemous fool!
Frick!
Make sure you stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, dang, I actually made it past them. Oh, frig off. Let's go. Frick, I thought I had it figured out, dude. Open these goddamn doors. Let me out of this joint. Frig. No, I gotta go this way? Can't see shit, so I'm like half dead. I'm trying, Daddy. Daddy, I'm scared. Help me, Daddy. Get the freak out of here, Dad. Oh, frick. Oh, Minnie. Gotta get the frick out of here. Can I make it as a question or will I die trying? Dude, one hit from one of these fools, I'm freaking toast. Who's knocking on my door? Leave me alone. Go around. Oh, I'm gonna make it. All right, let's go tell Galerius. Gotta tell you something, dude.
Salve, friend.
I got a lot to tell you. Okay, let's just start with the fact we got to get Malleus not running for the leader. We got to tell what's her face about the willow bark for the homie. We got to get her the drugs the plant that you liked to your girlfriend. We got to go, dude. Just I need you to get on it now, okay?
All right. I'll go. But once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Dude, listen. I ain't got time for that. Time to go downstairs in that place, get back in there, and kill Kibosh as fast as possible.
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drop.
I'm not opening the door, Skeletor. I know you're out there, dude. Plus, the door's open. You can open it, dude. Just use your hands.
I know, and I'll take care of him. Just go and hide, but not in the empty shrine.
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Frig off, Skeletor. Be a little quieter. I got people sleeping here, dude. You could have at least like done it quietly, you know. You had to go through the squeaky door. Yeah, but you had to do it that way, you know. Uh-oh. Oh, frig. Frig. Frig off, dude. Freak out of here. Oh my gosh, she's on my butt. Oh gosh. We're running, we're running, we're running. Frig off. Friggers. It kind of does have that vibe, dude.
Stop. I was planted here. Now, indeed, I stumbled across. You may not, in fact, be. It see as when the even as if. I am glad to hear it is it and that.
Yeah, I was doing good at first here. Let's see here.
You must think me a this work of sacrilege must be destroyed.
Dang it, he knows I was
Thrown
lying.
into the black abyss below in Osiris's name. You are too late. It is done.
Oh, frick you, dude.
You would. We shall.
See you later, homie. Oh, punk. Yeah. Give me that, 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 give me that. We're speed running here, boys. And my deception was not good, dude. I've had better deception in life. Oh, hang on. Oh no! Indiana, look out! Oh, this way, here. Indy, be careful! Wait, did I go in there? Oh, I can't. Spikes. Alright, let's see if I can... Let's see if I can finesse this fool this time.
You would not find the... What? Why? But why? Doubtful. What do you know about honoring the Lord of Silence?
Shoot.
You speak the truth. Indeed,
Ooh.
It
Let's go.
seems we have all been deceived. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now, I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience? I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly. Now you insult me and all
God
of my
dang it.
ancestors. You have sealed your own fate.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, I'm gonna die. It hurts. The water's going up. There we go. Exactly right, Pooh. There we go. Let's run it back from the top again so I can hear this guy talk for half an hour. But the same stuff. It's like talking with an old man.
When
Really
I
the same
told you
stories.
that you would... What? Doubtful. I did... I am not sure. Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
Are you going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters the most? Just because you found out you were misled?
You are persuasive.
Aha.
Very well.
First try.
I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Oh, look, I'm not going to die now. Sweet. Can I not jump over there? Invisible wall, invisible wall. I just jumped into an invisible wall. Always and forever. Always natty, bro. 100% nat, dude. Anything over here? Oh, anything here? Nope, won't let me go down any further. Let's go climb up. Got 2 of the scrolls, so that's good news. Got the Egyptian one, and I got the freaking other language one. Making progress here, boys. I think we're actually going to finish this. Bit dog, in it? Oh, a bit dog in it? Man, if only I had a flashlight with a gun. And yes, I had 10 bullets, and yes, I wasted them. Wasted on some dude and I shot him in the nuts. He upset me, what can I say?
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Welcome. I was indeed, but we've never met before, have we? I'm sure I would have remembered. Blessed Lissa, am I losing my memory? Oh, that's a relief. For a moment, I thought it was I who was touched by madness.
The frick is that you? Are you saying I'm mad? You think I'm the one with madness?
I
Frick you,
enjoyed
dude.
our chat.
We'll see, punk. I don't think I like the way you're talking to me, dude. I thought I was the one touched with men. Yeah, shut up. Grow some hair. Anywhere. Literally anywhere. He's completely bald everywhere. Look like Tim the Tap Man.
Sammy, you are breaking the
Dude, the timing of that was perfect. What the freak? Look at that idiot. Look at that idiot. Give me that.
I wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
All right. Greek plaque. Find it. Equitia suggested I should begin by asking Gorgias. The Greek guy. Why is he over there for? Is he hanging with Dooley? Dooley.
Hello?
Do you like it?
But it's mine, and I really like it. I want to keep it.
Come on, man. I need it.
Well,
Okay, I gotta get him voted out of here, dude.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Bye.
Frig off. Okay. This is the last one I need? Oh, it's the last one, too. Okay, I gotta get that done here. What happened to Scintilla? Still don't know what happened to Scintilla. You gotta tell me where we need to go for that one. Nope. On under the bridge. Oh, really? Well, how many plates do I have here? Add the Roman one. Egyptian. Sumerian. Actually, the last one. Oh, frick me, dude.
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's.
Ares arranged it somehow.
Really? That's incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say. Welcome.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
You got a baby. Okay.
Welcome. I hope you're coping.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
Okay. Well, hop to it, dude. What is that? That's a mod? that I have set up? Did someone request something?
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius, that's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them? Oh, come on. That's a shame. Now everybody's gonna think I'm some kind of oracle for knowing the future before it happens, and I have no way of explaining it. Hey, maybe the patricians will start treating me with a bit more respect. But then again, probably not. All right, I'll leave you to it, friend.
And you... Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide. May Fortuna guide you.
Let's do this.
Ave again. It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be... Why do... As I said, I'm planning to... Very well.
Well, for those of you new to the channel, you're about to catch a glimpse at something wild. It's not that wild. Gross or spicy? I'm assuming you're going to say spicy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Frick. Okay, well, it's still habanero. It's not Reaper. Reaper is not it. Sucks to be you, dude. Could you imagine wanting Reaper and not getting it? I could be rude to you right now because you already did it to me.
But I'm gonna get mine more than I get got done.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna chew it while I do push-ups. Ready? Hang on. All right, hang on. Let me. Stay there. Stay there. That one does not taste good. I'm not doing that one. I'm doing sips again, dude. My legs were straight, dude. Those are the hardest kind of sips you could do, and I did 5 like no sweat, dude. Technically, I did 6. Because I knew you're going to chirp, say something stupid like that. I know, I was giving you. Soda is not a good idea. You see that form, though? Yeah, you did. Of course you did. That's hot. It's very hot.
Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our
Time to go to the future.
Everybody come on. Decius, you freaking piece of crap. Go sit down in the front. Virgil. Take a seat. Fancy boy. Hey, it's good to see you, Ulpius. Glad you're not dead at the bottom of a pool. Valerius. I have a feeling about you, dude. I have a feeling you're not telling me who you really are. You're playing it up. Being sneaky. You're being all Agatha Christie sneaky. Everyone here? Yeah, here he is. Here's Giorgio. Let's get this going, shall we? Okay, I'll send over here.
citizens. We have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus
Sextus?
and late nominee Gallus Galerius.
I didn't even know that was his name. I would freaking everybody vote for him, dude.
Withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
You sack of crap.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism.
Let's go, baby. Galerius wins.
You have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helva.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here.
Stay down there,
I promise
fools.
you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it. You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
That's my thought, punk. We did it, folks. We did it. Let's get Dooley. Get him out. I gotta get his freaking plaque. I think it was possible. I didn't think it was possible. We did it. I did not do it, Dooley. Oh, poor Dooley. Okay, let's get him out.
Fortune smiles on you today, Julius. Magistrate Galerius
Watch him
here
immediately
has
break the
ordered
golden
your
rule.
release.
You're going to let me
Hulk,
out?
Hulk, Hulk, Hulk,
Sorry
Hulk,
it took
Hulk,
so
Hulk,
long, my
Hulk,
friend.
Hulk.
And
What's up,
it
baby?
wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georges I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Hello? Oh, thank you. Can have my shiny plaque, and maybe you can help me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious. He gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high. Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, mate. Take a look at this key. Looks just like the other ones. Ooh, this one's the letter E, though. E. EA Sports. Thank you.
I hope you find it. In the cisterns. Oh, look over there. Maybe it is treasure. I could see it for myself. So pretty. And it's just lying out here in the open. Maybe nobody wants it.
This fool's about to break. I knew it.
Many shall suffer
He stole.
for the sins of the one.
So Dooley absolutely has to stay in the prison. Santius, I apologize for conspiring against you. And now, salute you. Nothing on you. I have everything I need. None of these people. I need none of them. Hulk, you messaged me earlier saying you need my hand with something. What did you mean by that?
Salve. Yulia.
Okay. Let's go up to the cisterns and see if I can't find myself a place to put the key.
49 melodies fetch again.
I think the upper cistern's up here. Anybody see a place for a key? I don't think I have that installed at the moment. Maybe the top of it? Is there a higher one? I honestly can't remember how I got over there. Maybe it was the key to the temple? Frig. And there. Ooh. They're all based on rooms of different generations, so I have to go further back. So this next one's going to be Egyptian, which was Osiris. Sumerian. Nergal. Yo, what? I'm not even on Earth? Is that Cleopatra?
And here you are.
Whoa.
Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You're unlike the others, aren't you? And what is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly that there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will. My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know? My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords: desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive. This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names.
Karen?
Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians,
Oh, Persephone.
Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpina to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal. Your gaze lingers too long.
Whoa.
That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names. Kumutubal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible.
Interesting.
For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions. No. Long ago I swore to Proserpina that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that. As you wish. It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago. That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Proserpina saw raw potential in you, and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death.
Was she Scintilla?
I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. he would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you, without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting. There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names.
Hercules?
But perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Proserpina. As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten.
It's insane.
To ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from the silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for, only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Proserpina's along with it. It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, and a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream.
Oof.
His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known
Epic
as
of
the
Gilgamesh.
Epic of Gilgamesh.
Wow.
And his words were twisted and distorted.
Dude, this is really well written. Whoever put this together did a lot of research. This
Later,
is
the
really
Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place in their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning, and in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. a warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth. Of course, that is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing. That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence in a new world. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces, their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry at her disposal. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold, and when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters into her own hands. While the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching, and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat, where she broke her neck on the rocks below. But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. But that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer be won. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all, to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again. And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city, inanimate but conscious, suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity, as silent golden sentinels. When my kin departed, they left behind many relics which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies. I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you.
Plato, Socrates.
Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not? Enough. You clearly know nothing.
Yeah.
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations, or are you going to give me an example? Ah, the tavern keeper, yes? How is that inconsistent with the rule? I disagree. Having watched that tavern keeper, that is precisely what she would expect from others. She would view it as a game, one she intends to win. Applying this rule always requires speculation to some degree. It requires us to ask what another person would want if they found themselves in another situation. Not if we're wise enough to know the mind of man. Supposing you're right, then my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want? Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine statue. Do you really think you can wound me, a god, with that primitive weapon? How dare you threaten her? This ends now.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I got her crown, sucker. How do I rewind time? And show who? Pluto, 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 Pluto. Who's Pluto? God of the Underworld?
All right.
Okay. Let's go back to the god of the underworld here, Pluto. I was able to drop the bow, but I guess I can't. I don't want to carry both. Wait, if those tablets are already there still.
The many shall suffer for the sins
Frig.
of the one.
Kill me. I don't want to run back. Let's go for my last save. I shouldn't shoot him.
And here
Whatever.
you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. But the one, and I've been, and wanted that there will be first. I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What is this? How did you come by it? You vile, despicable creature. Why would you do such a thing? And worse still, boast about it. You have put me in an impossible position. If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium humiliated and alone. Perhaps you are cleverer than you appear, mortal. I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and
always a
savagery
choice,
have
my
opened
friend.
my eyes like nothing I have witnessed in 3,000 years. And now you have shown your species' true colors. And I see that Proserpina was a fool to have ever believed in you at all. This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form of her, of all of you. But know this, if I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend. Because despicable creatures like you have no place. The best I can do is return you to the land of the living. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest. Enough, foul creature. They've decided. You see, once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox.
Done.
What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time. Now, are you ready? You had best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
There's Al, alive and well.
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al. Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Know who you are? I barely remember how I got here myself. Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them. Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, foiling an assassination attempt, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years? What? Oh, I see. For a moment there I thought you were serious. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
We said there's something special in the aqueduct, the highest place.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple. You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
We never did get to find the cistern.
You're back! But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al? Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions. You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not.
Okay.
But I have
You
learned
just do it for a living, is all.
from 5,000 years of experience that most people find comfort in familiarity. in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time. That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead. Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know? As you wish. You were murdered. You were on a mission to recover a collection of stolen relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin, from a powerful criminal. You succeeded, but as you escaped into the street, you were followed by 2 of his men. A passing motorist saw you being pursued and offered to you a ride, but the men in pursuit destroyed the vehicle with you in it. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal by some, and so it was my duty to bring you here.
Oh, snap.
It means I am now bereft of purpose. There is nobody else to ferry here, nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course. Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferryman for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here. It means I am now bereft. There is nobody else. I see no point in keeping you here, but I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city, and there was a tablet describing an oracle who...
Sounds like quite a story, and I look forward to hearing all about it. But you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
All right, Karen. Carry us home. Little people guy. Big people guy. Ancient Rome, ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, somewhere. Interesting depiction. Is that Virgil?
Hey, you made it.
Oh,
it's great to see you again. I hope you're adjusting to life as a civilian. I hear it takes a long time. Anyway, after everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius' tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you, I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
Okay, press a play. All the different.
Oh, hello.
My boy.
You're finally here. Remember me? It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Charon appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life. I know! I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together. We're planning to get married next spring. If you're gonna be around, we'd love to see you there.
It's a great ending to a game, dude. I gotta say, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Of course, there's a whole museum full of people waiting.
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you. Galerius told
I think
me
she
all
changed into
about
something
you.
fierce, dude.
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable. Galerius and I are engaged and expecting. We've just bought a lovely villa
She's
in
a
the countryside
pregnant.
with room for a large family. And Dooley, it feels like the world has just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined. We're just so thankful for what you did for us. For all of us. Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere, if you'd like to ask her yourself. See you at the...
Dooley.
There he is.
Hello, I'm Dooley.
Is someone requesting stuff and the chat is freaking out? Or is that just freaking out? Is that something happening?
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it. I live at Galerius and... Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's you.
Seen a bunch of them.
Evening.
Looks so different, dude.
Hi there, I'm Horatius. I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life, and reuniting Scintilla with us as well. So, thank you.
Scintilla's here? Where is she?
I'm living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer one day. The world's changed a lot. But some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, the ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides. Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. I grieved for a time, but that's done. In the words of Epictetus, as those who rode behind triumphant generals remind them they are mortal, remind yourself your precious one isn't one of your possessions, but something given for now, not forever.
That's great wording, dude.
Thanks.
Hey.
Cynthia, where's your sister
I
at?
take it you're the Oracle. Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened. I'm not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the Upper Cistern all that time. But he's been dealt with. He's... you know what?
Dang, dude.
The important thing is, we'll never see him again.
I should have got... Well, I guess I did get her out, right? But they got her out. I guess I could have got her out myself. And seen what the village did to... It would have probably caused the Golden Rule to break, to be honest, because he would have locked her up, maybe. I don't know. Probably not, actually, since he didn't get locked up for locking her up. Curious.
Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do whatever I please. Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for me, because it's just awful out there. Barbarians everywhere. He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld. Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time. You too. See you around.
You're... Oh, of course. Sorry.
Glaven.
And I never got
forgot
a
I
chance
called
to
my
thank
dude
you
Glaven.
for telling Galerius how to save my life. And of course, getting me and all of us. Oh, I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend. And I'm studying English at
Knew it.
university. Eventually, I
Knew it.
want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know there are entire continents Rome never knew existed? And you can travel almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but much more comfortable. Oh, sorry, you already know all that, of course. I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are. I hope to change that. One day. Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to us. As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the underworld. After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... what's that German word? Schadenfreude? Thank you. You're very kind. Ugh. Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince, and how she was going to be living the high life from now on. Even in your time, life still isn't fair. Apparently, he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... what was it? Nigeria? Some people have all the luck.
Bravo, dude. Bravo. Whoever wrote that in there, dude. Freaking glorious. Oh.
Really? Huh. I feel better already. Thank you. You too. If you're ever in London, let me know. We can go to bars and drink wine and...
Lucretia.
You are here. It's nice to finally meet you. Lucy is fine. I'm making an effort to blend in, as you can see. We are all trying to keep a low profile. If the world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone. Speaking of which, I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you, but I hear you drove the last of them off. So... I'm studying to get into medical school. As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive, when it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the world, if begrudgingly, one patient at a time. You too, don't be a stranger.
Hello!
I take it you're the oracle everybody's talking about. It's a pleasure we have. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city. And now I'm living in the 21st century. What a time to be alive. And it seems I have your Catabasis to thank for it. I'm working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in their knowledge. Not that I need the money, but I do love being around enlightened minds again.
Aw.
My sincere thanks.
You got a good ending,
once-
dude. I like that. All right, Georgius.
Greetings. You must be the legendary Oracle. It is a sincere privilege to finally make your acquaintance. I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that, I am most grateful. I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2,000 years, I barely recognize it. This is at once heartbreaking and thrilling. Perhaps one day, once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the Azure Aegean Sea. I hope you will join me there and
How do they all
regale
make so
me
much
with the
money?
story of how you faced off against the fearsome god of the underworld and won. You too, my friend.
You're
Oh, this chick.
the one we've been waiting
She's dressed
for.
like Barney Rubble.
I'm
She's totally got a Wilma outfit on, dude.
I wanted to say thanks for sending Galerius to save my life. I don't know how you knew, but I would have been crushed by that shrine for sure. I'm just so happy to be here with you and everyone together again, even if it's just for... Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Charon gave me, so I just do what makes me happy. Mostly that means baking for my friends and looking at memes while binging TV shows in yoga pants. What a time to be alive.
Karen gave him a bunch of silver. That's what it was. Okay.
Oh, it really... You...
Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
That was the chick that kept watching homie jump off the cliff.
I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the likes of us. But thank you for coming and for saving our lives. What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber. Not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to be a crisis counselor. After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life, I was inspired. I just want to spend the rest of my life helping people, like you helped him. Thank you. And you. Oh, and I hope this isn't too forward, but some of us are going out for a drink after this, if you'd like to join us. Wonderful.
All right, girl.
Fellow named Poe. I think I may have found a kindred spirit. Men
John
have
Poe.
called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence. And you?
This mother freaker right here, dude.
Some soiree, innit? Oh, hello at last. You must be the Oracle of... Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy man. Thank you. Such a acerbic wit. I love it. I took the money I made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market. That's where the real money is now. In fact, I was hoping to ask your advice, you being the Oracle and future seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next. I can't decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling and arms. What would you recommend? Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer. Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm gonna... Of course, don't let me keep you. Thanks again for the...
Hope you rot. Friggin' dinghole. Oh, there's so many people. I didn't realize how many people are in the game.
What is up? It is an honor to finally meet you, Oracle. You know my name? Oh, of course. You are an oracle. You know many things. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us. At a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman, and I came to see there is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youths and backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many people from many cultures. I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access to the afterlife. Now, I think it is time I had some fun. Indeed. Thank you.
Is that Willowbark treating you, buddy?
Nice to meet you. I go by Rufus now. New start, new name. For what you did. Sorry, I'm no good. I live with Virgil in Rotterdam, not far from where he grew up. It's very modern. Destroyed in the war, and it rebuilt itself. Good place for a fresh start. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my life yet. One adjustment at a time. You too.
Virgil? Those two? Did I call that or
It's
what?
so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Please tell me that.
I wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there. And for helping Rufus come to terms with himself. He may come off a little gruff, but once you get past that, he's a lovely fellow. I'm studying to be an architect again, and living with Rufus in our beautiful flat in Rotterdam. Just down the river from Nijmegen, where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. Gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate you are. You too, as Rufus said in his own laconic way. If you're ever in the Netherlands, we'd love to show you around. It's the least we could do.
That's Scintilla.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I'm Opius. I understand I have you to thank. The way you... I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria. We finally
Gabriella.
bought the little vineyard we always
Oh,
dreamed
Scintilla's
of.
not Gabriella.
It'll be a little while before we know what we're doing, but every day I look at her and this extraordinary new world with all its beauty, and I think, what if I'd given up hope and missed out on all of this? So we're
Guys.
living each day to the fullest.
That right there.
And we end them all the same way.
You never know what
Sitting
tomorrow
together
holds.
on our terrace with a glass of our wine, which the locals say is almost drinkable now, and watching the sunset over the rolling hillside. And I couldn't be happier. Thank you. You too.
Hello there. Oh, I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name. You didn't hear? After you drove Pluto off, Proserpina came and released me. I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. You can try some of our very own wine. Thanks.
Look at all the things. That guy's face. All right, Al.
There you are. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
Sorry if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Proserpina, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all
Look at
these
the way he
people
majestically
from
fails in
me.
his children's game.
I hate to
as
think
he
what would have
smokes
happened
his
to us
banner
without your
with one hand
intervention.
and
All right,
scratches
sit
his
up better.
balls with the other.
It's cold. Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic. There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected. I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my gifts as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive. So I tried to give them a
Hulk
way
doesn't
to buy
like
more
your
time,
placement
a
of,
second
of
chance.
blurps.
Rather, as many second chances
So
as they
funny.
needed to avoid his wrath. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't... Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind. She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day. And you. Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city? Good, because they remember you. Well done, my friend. Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned, none came close to achieving it. Hercules,
Sorry, guys, come on,
Orpheus,
it's all right.
Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
Oh, man. Lunacat been streaming this for a couple days now. God dang it, Lunacat, you came in late again. I'm sorry. I ending 4 of 4. I could have finished it earlier, I guess. And I didn't. Frig. Well, welcome in, little cat. That was good. That was really good. I'm gonna have to try it again at some point and see if I can get one of the other 3 endings. Gotcha. The best part of the whole game is Aurelia getting linked up with the Nigerian prince. Yeah, this is my first one. That had me rolling. I normally don't like games like this, but this one, it just hooked me, dude. I really liked it. There were some places where the devs kind of mixed up, where it didn't update their speech, so it was like old information, even though they should have known. Overall, though, really well done. Especially for, I heard this was a Skyrim mod. That's pretty impressive. A lot of people here. Yeah. Dude, Fabia looks way better than her character does. I'm just saying. I couldn't find the upper cistern. I had the key and everything. I could have gone and opened it, but I don't know where it freaking was. There's some areas where, like, I would highlight the mission, and it wouldn't show me where to go. And I couldn't find out where the upper cistern was. Oh gosh, Kobe. Kind of, yeah, because I want to do another playthrough. It's going to take me ages to find the cistern again. I know there was like one that was kind of up a little bit, and it said, I wonder where the water source is coming from. I'm pretty sure it's higher up than that somewhere, but I couldn't find out where to use the key I got from Dooley. I also kind of skirted around some stuff that took longer, like I killed Decius to get some of his stuff, and then just came back because I didn't have to deal with his bull crap. I must have missed it, man. Frick. All right, well, next playthrough. I'm going to give it a little bit so I don't wear myself out in the story too much, because I actually did enjoy that quite a bit. That was fun. Very interesting. I totally called Virgil and Rufius getting together. Called it 100%. That was too easy. It's kind of hidden. Okay. Dang, bro. It's a lot of freaking games, dude. The freak? It'd be 1,000 PlayStation games or 1,000 games in general? Holy frick, dude. Dude, that's an inheritance that is unlike any other right there, dude. Like, my grandkids are going to inherit my PlayStation 5 and all my other PlayStations with a bunch of games on it. You're going to kick his butt, Hulk? Do it. Hulk will split it. I'll take 30%, you take 70%. $876, that's a lot, dude. Holy frick. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that they had that many games. That's a lot of games, dude. I have about 500 games that I can get on my PS5. Most of them are digital. I'm starting to switch back to physical because I can't stand digital anymore. From Marta Pierce, whose steadfast love and support made this game possible. Really well done, dude. Message from the developers. We hope you enjoy the Forgotten City. We'd love to make it make even better games in the future, you can help us out by recommending The Forgotten City to a friend or writing a review. The more people play our games, the more we can level up. And if you'd like to be the first to know when we announce our next project, please connect with us here. Guys, do what you got to do. Right now, you can get this game pretty cheap. I'll find out the exact price, but if you have PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium, it's part of that package. And it's also on Game Pass too. So I would definitely recommend playing this game. You bought it 5 times? God dang. Follow them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, well, X. Instagram, YouTube, email. I cannot recommend this enough. I've actually already recommended it to people at work, and one of them already started playing it. So hopefully we can continue that. That was great. Big pat in the back to the devs. This is the kind of stuff we need, dude. This is the kind of stuff we need. Well, I played as Glabathan. You had it on disc, huh? I didn't realize I had a disc version. Some games are digital only. The last game I can think of that did not have a digital version available, it had a demo, but not the full game available, where it was physical only, was, I think, Heavenly Sword on PS3. There's no digital version of that game. Yep. You told me what? The game's on disc? Or the Heavenly Sword thing? Heavenly Sword, I found out myself. Thank you very much. You can't just say yes when I... Which one is it? Yes. This freaking guy. Guys, you know what this means, right? Racing is coming back. Full and center. Oh, you're good, dude. You naughty boy. How's your ice cream? That slip out too? Your gelato? Remnant? All right. That'd be dope. You already know I like that kind of stuff. There's another game I want to play. Some of you may have heard of it. It's a retro game called Star Wars Bounty Hunter. I forgot this game existed, and when I saw it on the PS Premium, I about crap my pants because I hadn't touched the game in so long. I remember loving that game. Also, this Mahjong game sucks, by the way. I'm deleting that shiz. Okay, I beat Death Stranding, Director's Cut. I can delete that now. I just need the space, dude. Games are so freaking big now. I'm going to re-download this another time. It might be called The Forgotten City, but it will not be forgotten. My kids wanted this game. I don't understand it. My son is in love with this game. I've never touched it, but he is in love with it. All right, what you said, Remnant or Revenant, right? Oh, it's out. I have it on PC, so I'll play it on PC. Wait, how do you freaking spell the thing again? Revenant. Is it with an A-N? A-N-T? Don't say yes. Don't say yes. There it is. That's a pretty decent sale, but I'm kind of broke right now. So I can't buy it. But maybe if it comes to PS Plus, I'll get it. I had the first Revenant, I think. I mean Revenant and Dogma. The second one? I never saw the second one go on PS Plus. Also, I played this game. It was very good. I played this off stream. Justin is the French term for like an ocean wave coming in or something like that. Great game, by the way. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, he told me that, dude. That's pretty freaking cool. I'm just a little jealous or whatever. What's the abiotic factor?
The core, the deep, the wires.
This looks goofy AF, dude. You're good. No, sorry. If I came off aggressive, I'm just not focused.
Dr. Mance, Cascade facility.
My Steam? I haven't checked my Steam in a minute. I haven't logged in. They just added that. Diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo. Where is it on Steam? I'll look at it later. Let's get some music going. It's a little too quiet. No, not this song. I can't. Why is it doing that? Here we go. Oh, Dying Light. Is that what you're talking about? I think I do have Dying Light. Yeah, I've got Dying Light 1 and I've got Dying Light 2 Reloaded Edition. It didn't show it there. Oh my gosh. That's a game I haven't even thought about in ages. I really wish they could figure out emulation, dude. I don't like playing it streaming. It just doesn't feel good. Planet Coaster 2. Planet Zoo. Do I have this? I'll get it for my kids. They'll like it. They're always playing those what do you call it? Tycoons on Fortnite, and I've banned Tycoons on Fortnite. Just altogether. What's this? Okay, well, lots of space on my hard drive now that I deleted a bunch of games. I don't know. I didn't enjoy Dying Light a whole lot. It's okay. I beat the first one. I never played the second one. No, I downloaded the second one. I got to the point where there's like a plane crash. I had to do a boss fight there. And then after that, I just didn't care anymore. Just lost my interest. What's the other zombie one that was like, it wasn't Dying Light. It was, oh, no. Dying Light was dope. I did like Dying Light. It was Dead Island I didn't like. People like Dead Island so much. I didn't like Dead Island 2 very much at all. Dead Rising was fun. Back 4 Blood Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead, they just get boring really fast. It's just same thing. There's no like, it's just different scenery. I don't feel accomplished, I should say, when I play that. Guys, I don't work tomorrow in Utah here. Well, I guess today now. It's past midnight. It's a holiday here. Does anybody know what holiday is in Utah without looking it up? No, I played with a group of 4, or well, 3 others. I think, what's the freaking game? World War Z. I think that's better than Back 4 Blood, in my opinion. Nope. In Utah, the 24th is Pioneer Day. If you don't know, the pioneers trekked across the United States with just wagons and horses and stuff like that, and ox. And they were driven from New York all the way to Utah, where they settled. They stopped several places along the way in Missouri and other places. They faced severe persecution. And when they got to Utah, it was great. So they settled here. So they celebrate the 24th of June as Pioneer Day. So I have the day off work tomorrow. Or today. So thank you, Pioneers, for getting me a day off work. So ungrateful, but I am grateful. I don't want to go to bed yet, but I don't know what I want to play. Should I play some Star Wars Bounty Hunter? Some old school stuff? I do. Okay. I have Helldivers. Is it installed? It is installed. You want to hop on some Helldivers? I haven't played the game in a minute. Don't have it. All right, Chad, what do you think? Should I play a multiplayer game or should I hop into the single player action for a little bit? I'm going to be out for another hour or two, I think. I got some exciting news to share with you guys. I just can't share it yet. Yeah. Hold fast. I would pick it up, but it's $20 right now. I do have some money from the Twitch savings account that I set up for the money I get from the stream, but I'm saving that for Gran Turismo World Series event that I'm going to. Can't talk about it now, but in due time I will share. But just know that there is an announcement I'll have to make in the next month, couple months. No, the next month. You're expecting? Expecting what? Me to tell you? Or you're expecting a baby in your tummy, huh? Big boy. What a freaking weirdo, dude. How you gonna the more I think about it, the stupider it gets. Oh. Dodged all of them, Hulk. Primitive. By the way, I need to get a drink right now, so I'm going to step away for a second and get a drink. Billie Eilish will keep you company here. BRB. Oh, frick. Sheesh. This camera has a mind of its own. Sometimes I forget to have to shift it back. Kron, are you in chat tonight? Are you hanging out somewhere? I had a question for you. So I figured out what the issue was. The issue with my internet and it not working with streams and whatnot, but everything else kind of working. It's my IPv6 was causing the issue. My OBS was set to auto choose. When I switched away from IPv6 to IPv4, all my internet issues were gone. All of them. So I thought maybe it was an issue with IPv6 DNS or something, or something else. So I went to go change the IPv6 DNS, but it was like a 32-digit DNS, and those digits, it's not usually that. It's usually like 16-digit. So I don't know what the freak that's about, but do you know anything about those 32-digit DNSs for IPv6? Okay. I don't know. I mean, IPv6 is great. Like, is there a benefit to IPv6 besides like speeds? I would log in and show you my router stuff, but that's risking a lot on a stream. Got some Buffed, by the way, guys. I am still drinking Buffed. Not repping them at the moment. Okay, I want to keep my stream clean of stuff, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I saw that Cloudflare has a DNS that has malware filtering and adult content filtering built into it. And I was like, oh, I'll use that one. But it's only 16-digit DNSs instead of the 32 spaces that are available that are in my router. So I'll send you pictures, but I don't know what else would be besides the DNS issue. I mean, I could switch it from setting up a DHCP server to like auto config itself, but I don't know if that would fix the issue. I don't think it would at all. Anyways, I'm glad I figured out it was IPv6 issue. That's the main issue. And if I could turn that off entirely, that'd be great. Yeah, unless it's going to really, really tank my speeds in general. But so far, my speeds have been pretty consistent. So up and down. And that's the funny thing is. The funny thing is that the only thing affected on my IPv6 was my upload speeds. My download speeds were perfectly fine. I don't know. I need a specialist and a psychiatrist, apparently. What was for dinner tonight, Kron? We did, I picked up some of those Jack's pizzas from Walmart today. Oh, here. It's not inherently faster than IPv4 in terms of raw speed. However, it improves. Oh, shoot. Hang on. However, it improves efficiency of data transmission. The protocol is designed for streamlined routing by removing the need for manual configuration and some check fields. Quicker. Okay. Moreover, did you copy paste this? There's no way you wrote that out, dude. Oh. So whatever I have set right now for IPv6 is probably causing QoS features that I'm unaware of, which is probably cutting upload speeds. Does that sound like it might be the issue? Dead Scene. What up, Dead Scene? How you doing, man? No, I don't. People are like, you got to. Like, there's nothing at this point. Like, if people are going to get in my system, I'm not going to about to leave the door open. But I'm not about to add 15 locks to it that's about to get kicked down anyways, you know? Epic Mickey. I play it, but I never beat it. I didn't really care for it too much. Gotcha. They slow internet? Yeah, they definitely can. So do your like if you have like I have a killer network card built into my computer, and it has a killer network suite that will automatically turn on prioritization and F up my speed sometimes. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's so the upload speeds and so the download speeds work perfectly fine on IPv4 and IPv6. Upload works on IPv4 just fine. IPv6 upload has issues. I just don't understand how it's only affecting one way though. The upload. The upstream. It's got to be a borked setting. Absolutely. The thing is, though, is working perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden it just wasn't. And it wasn't even during a day that I did any updates on the computer. I literally came on to stream and it wasn't working. I'm glad I narrowed it down, but it's got to be that. Dude, that's got to be it, because in my router logs, it keeps showing an LAN DDoS attack from a particular TCP ending in like 1900, and I can't figure out which device that is. Because a LAN to DDoS attack is like a local area network device, right? In that a LAN device, so some computer is clogging up the speeds. Because I mean, I was playing. It happened a lot when I was playing PUBG, and all of a sudden I'd get kicked, and my internet would cut out, and my stream would stop. I did that dead scene, and it's still. I have so many freaking devices, dude. It works again. I'll do that, and it'll work for a while, and then out of nowhere, it'll do it. I'm not sure which device it is. I've tried. TCP requires a response. Okay. Not at gunpoint. I held a knife to it, but it did nothing. A laptop in this case, both ends in it quad a DNS query to resolve websites. IP address, the hosting provider, but the web server is not fully configured to handle IPv6 correctly. IPv6 address does not respond to requests because the firewall is blocking IPv6 traffic. Resolve the But that's just the one server, right? So it's happening across the board, though. Interesting. See, dang, I gotta get a freaking gun. I gotta come in it like Leon style. RE4 Leon, just freaking walk in the room with a nice leather jacket with some fur on the brim. Whip out that pistol. Lay down the law, dude. That's how it's done. Ethan, yeah, Ethan's undead, dude. I think they're going to really build Ethan's story into something we don't expect. Okay, this has happened a couple times tonight. I don't know if that's legit or not. Is someone requesting information on like my R6 something? Oh yeah, he's super dead. Oh, okay, Kron. Makes sense. I think definitely once I figure out the configuration in general, like it's not super urgent I fix the IPv6 because I can go into different devices and switch it to IPv4 only. But it definitely is frustrating. If I put that, well, it's a mod too. Is Tracker GGBot hacked? So if I put that in, I get freaking hacked. So I'm streaming and Tracker GGBot is saying that the bot does not have sufficient Twitch authorization scopes. Please run Tracker GG reauth to reauthorize the bot. Only streamer can do this. Is that legit or what? It's legit. It's legit. Let's do it. Did I do that right? All right, I'll leave it as is. I did it. All right. I think I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna hop it as I'm right now. I think I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. Mainly because I'm digging these tunes. I should probably just switch to just chatting. Yeah, we'll find out soon enough, huh? Is IRL still a thing? Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, it's just chat. I mean, I'm doing just chatting. Okay, so in reference to the game we just played, there are 4 endings, and I got the 4th of 4 endings. So now I got to go back and check what other endings I can get. Not yet, though. I'm going to give it some time. Should we watch some YouTube together or something? Kind of want to do something, but not nothing. Oh, frick. I just locked my computer. I don't know why I just did that. I locked my computer. I meant to do Windows P and I hit Windows L. Because I turn off the extending so I can use this screen for my PS5. Okay. What should we do? What should we do? Excuse me. Oh my gosh, that was filthy. No, I haven't. Are you trying to spell gay? You misspelled it. Thank you, Kron. There you go. If you're gonna spell it, do it right. What do I have installed right now? You guys want to play some Jackbox with me? So do some Jackbox games. I have Party Pack 9 installed. Let's do that. Ew, you are filthy, young man. You are just nasty. Why are you so nasty? All right, let's switch over to Jackbox Party Pack 9. Sure. So if you guys have a cell phone, I'm going to have a link. You can go to jackbox.tv, put in the code, and you can join via your phone. Frick, hang on. I have to disconnect my card here. Hang on. Sometimes it like freaks out and it's this green flicker on the screen. There, I fixed it. I just have to refresh it here. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Doing some Jackbox games, guys. All right. Should we Fibbage, Boomerang, Junktopia, Nonsensory, or Quick Sort? Oh, frick. All right, guys. Follow the directions on the screen. You can use a web. I'm just hopping on a web browser on my phone, or you could scan that. Let me just scan the code here. Hang on a second. Dang, you joined hella fast, dude. All right, there's two of us in here. On your phone, open up your web browser, go to jackbox.tv, enter the room code EVXJ, and choose a name. Move my camera down yonder for this. Let's get one more. Come on. Let's get one more person. Wait it, please. Wait it, please. You don't even have to be able to see color to play this game. That's funny.
Put in this room code to play EVXJ.
We might have to switch to a different one, Kobe. It says we need one more person to start the game. I'm assuming that Mumu is you. You can join, guys. You can join and be completely anonymous. Adam. How you doing, baby? Well, we'll just hang out until someone wants to. Somebody wants to join or not. We can just hang out and talk. Probably head to bed soon. Anybody seen the new Superman? Anybody seen the new Jurassic Park or World? Is it Park or World, this new one? I just got done watching a marathon on Sunday. World Rebirth, okay. I just got done watching on Sunday Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition, and then Zack Snyder's Justice League, and then Wonder Woman. Dude, what we lost. Proper world, dude. Yeah, don't. From what I've heard, don't watch it. If you want your huffy puffy, goody two shoes Superman who doesn't know how to control his emotions, so he yells all the time, and it's really funny throughout the whole thing, even the serious parts are just broken up by humor, then it's the movie for you. I like my comics epic. I want them like epic. Yeah, I have a couple friends of mine that loved it. They say it's the best Superman they've ever seen. And it's finally, this is where we need to, the direction we need to go. And then I have other friends that watched it, and they're like, I almost walked out halfway. One of my friends said it's been 15 years since I debated walking out of a movie. And I watch movies. He watches movies like, he goes to theaters a lot. He probably sees about 5 movies a month, if not more. So it's a movie for a new generation of kids that like TikTok, fast moving camera angles and stuff. Wide angle lenses. I just don't like the new stuff, dude. There's something, there's a certain je ne sais quoi about older films. Not even that old. Like, even movies from the 90s had some freaking good hits. 2000s had some good stuff. Even 2010s had some good ones. Had some bangers. Nolan is a good example. Dennis, what's his name? Dennis Villeneuve? No. He did Dune and Dune Part 2. He also did Blade Runner 2049. Phenomenal movie, by the way, you guys. It's sad to see that our world is slowly turning into Blade Runner 2049. Especially, I don't know if you saw the new AI companion that they made. And people are likening it to the Ana de Armas character in Blade Runner. It's not far off, dude. Not far off at all. So, when I get back into Gran Turismo, I will probably do some daily races, but I want to ease kind of back into that. You think I should just run laps on the daily races, qualifying for ages? Or should I go do like the weekly challenges and a bunch of other stuff first? This music feels like a complete joke. Fair. I'm excited to get back in that thing, dude. Look how gorgeous she is. Probably weeklies. I'll tell you what, as soon as people see me qualifying, that's good enough. Go and get in the next race. One of these days I'm gonna stop coughing, and it'll be great. But Man, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'll do. What will I do? Yeah, start with the weekly challenges. And then I'll get the new cars. Because they just dropped 3 new cars. Only one of them is what I'm interested in. It was the Nissan GTR R34 Z-Tune in 2005. I heard only 19 of those were made. Is that true? Or 19 still exist? Yeah? Sheesh. Holy frick. Could you imagine? Go to get groceries in that thing. That's insane, dude. They did? I didn't know that. Oh no, I made people on the internet mad again. Holy frick. $20K. Yen? Oh, I know. Man, that's yeah, that's a lot of money. What happened was we got a faulty firework kit, and the box they were all pointed up, as you can see at the end of the video. What happened was the actual firework is sitting above some explosives that are supposed to shoot those fireworks up high in the air. But what happened is it only shot a little bit, so they only jumped up. So here's the box. It only jumped it up like here, and then ignited the firework, and it went whatever direction it wanted. Where it was supposed to ignite it like way up. So there was a fault in the powder that they put in to jolt it. So it wasn't jolting as high as it should have been. It only jolted like 8 to 10 inches high before it shot out. And luckily, one of them shot into the truck, one of them shot towards the kids, one of them shot towards, it hit me. I don't know if you saw the video, it hit me. We got very blessed. That could have been way bad, because when under the truck, all the grease and stuff under there, dude, that could have been so bad. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. It was funny, I posted it on Instagram, I posted it on YouTube, and I posted it on TikTok. TikTok took it down for community guidelines. I do. I like fishing a lot. Oh, wow. They have the full stats and everything. We got here. Yeah, thank you, dude. I might check it out. Okay. Skyline GTR. This is the BNR 34, right? V-Spec. Body color, Z-Tune Silver. Engine model. The RB26 DETT modified spec Z2. It's a concept engine spec 2. Water cooling inline 6-cylinder double overhead camshaft. Or double overhead cams. Or sorry, dual overhead cam. DOHC. Z-Tune exclusive camshaft. Metal head gasket. Special combustion chamber shape. I wonder what shape it is. Enlarged port and grind machining. A forged piston. Z-Tune exclusive. These are definitely special. I could see why this car costs so much money, dude. Very highly specialized. Holy cow. The wheel. Le Mans GT4 GT500 model black color. Interesting. Twin oil cooler. Where's the braking system? Talk about that at all? Shocks and springs. Dang. Damp force adjustable in 3 variations. Ride height adjustable. Sachs suspension basis. Exclusive for Z-Tune. Here it is. Z-Tune brake pads. Okay. It's not really giving me much information on that. Stainless steel mesh housed. Yeah. The engine alone, yeah. I would venture to say that, yeah. I played Until Dawn when it came out, but I haven't touched it since. I haven't touched the new one though. Is the new one the same, or did they add new endings to it or add new cutscenes to it? I'd imagine, yeah, carbon fiber. What, Carl? How do you feel about with the ND models of Mazda of the MX-5? The ND models. How do you feel about the Graham effect? What they did with that? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's the unofficial name ND2, right? It's not really an ND2, but it is. People are saying it's so much better, but it's the same car, but somehow it's better. But yeah, they like it. The Graham effect. Where they went around and drilled holes and stuff to remove 1 gram at a time, different places. The engine, yeah. like the bottom of the window that goes up and down, the part you don't see underneath has little holes drilled strategically in it that don't take away from the density or strength of the window, but it removes a gram of weight with each hole. And they did that throughout the car to remove as much weight and evenly distribute the weight as much as possible. Have you not heard about that with the ND models? You probably have, I would assume. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's the thing is they did a bunch of studies on like where to take off the weight on the car and to reduce it by little grams at a time instead of huge chunks, just small grams here and there to reduce the overall weight of the car, because they little grams add up when you remove a bunch of them. So, but they say in some areas it actually it keeps its structural integrity, but gives it a little more rigidity. Just ever so slightly. Difference it makes. Soft suspension isn't going to really slow you. So, and so how do you feel about the body roll on that? The ND? I've heard a lot of people kind of are mixed on like the Club Sport and what has a little less, but like some of them, the body roll is pretty substantial. Yes, that's what I'm referring to, yeah. Really? That's cool. On the ring? Okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people get the if they do get the ND1, they fix the suspension first to reduce the amount of body roll that it gives. People they want to lose the back end essentially. They want to drive it like they would drive a GR86. Yeah. Like there's pluses and minuses for the direction that Mazda's heading, right? The plus side is you're getting much more like higher quality product now, but they're moving almost to too much luxury to the point where like the ND ended up having body roll because of the comfort of drive. If you're not on track, everyday driving feels a bit better with that kind of body roll. But if you're really trying to push that thing, that body roll is horrid. So, I mean, most of the people buying the car that are not updating it are the same people who are not taking it to the track anyways. Yeah. So I imagine the people that want to get a Mazda, MX-5 for the experience are going to update the suspension regardless. Yeah. I got to say, I do love the ND a lot. ND2 is really tempting. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I absolutely love the way the RF model looks. I know it's heavier. I know it's not as freaking convenient or practical. I love that fastback look it gives the car with the RF models. Thank you. Dude, anytime I talk about the RF, I get absolutely crapped on by people because there's like, well, you can't. No. It's not. You got to have the soft top. You have. I'm like, whatever. I like the look with the hard top a lot. I think it looks really good. Like really, really, really good. kind of my go-to. Yep. Heck yeah, Rockstar. Thank you. Dude, I've always felt like when I talk to those people, they're like the insufferable, like Euro snob type people. Except they're Euro snobs about MX5s. Like their opinion is the only one that matters. You know, I'm talking about the Euro snobs that are just like, well, everything is better outside of the United States. Matter of fact, the BMW. Yeah. And if I want my top down, I'll just take it down and drive around with my top down. And then I'll park the car and I will put it back up. Would it be nice to just go like this, put it on? Absolutely. But I really like the hard top, dude. That RF gets me, dude. It touches me. You know what I mean? In places that I haven't been touched in a while. Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at there's a Mercedes C-Class, like the Blue Tech, like the diesel ones. You can get it for pretty freaking cheap. And they're nice. And they last ages. But it's a Mercedes. If I have to fix it, it's going to cost arm and a leg. At least I want to fix it often. If I do, it'll last a while, because those particular models are like, they last forever. Owning a vet. Everybody wants the new vet. The new electric vet or whatever. I don't care for it. But man, people are losing their mind over it. You know what I want to do? I would have like 5 project cars right off the bat. If I came into money, if I won the lottery or something, or I got some crazy inheritance or something like that, and I had to spend the money somehow, immediately 5 project cars. Immediately. I would buy a kit for a Shelby Cobra to drive around date nights and stuff like that. Just kind of run around. I would put, and I would probably grab the engine of an 80s Mustang for that one. For that kit. And then I would grab some JDM cars. I would grab, you own a GT3, a GT4 RS. Yeah. Yeah, if I had to choose between a GT3 and GT4, I mean, GT3 is like, is the GT3 overrated? Is the GT3 RS overrated? I feel like I think it's got too much. I think it's very well. It's a good car. I'm not talking down on it at all, but I think people might be talking it up a bit more than it is. Not that it's got bad things, but I just think that it's, maybe I'm being out of line. True. I'm talking about the people that buy them and drive them around here in the city. I've seen Utah's got several GT3 RSs I've seen around the area. And all I do is drive down the freeway with their little vacuum sounding engine. True. True. I agree. I agree. Yeah. Real question. Okay, so GT3 RS, is it that much better than an Audi R8 V10 Plus? It is better. I will say it is a better car, but is it that much better? Right, one's Lamborghini engine, right? But they're both mid-engine cars, right? In a similar category, but different platforms. Yes and no. That was my answer. Someone asked me that the other day, a couple of months ago. And I said the same thing. I said yes and no. I said the exact same thing. That's so funny. Yep, R8 is usually all-wheel drive. I don't know. Is the V10 Plus, is that all-wheel drive? Or is that one of the newer ones that's just rear wheel? Yeah, all-wheel drive. Let me ask. Is the Audi R8 V10 Plus all-wheel drive? It is. It's got Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system. Yeah. I think you're right. And I really like the look of that one. I like Porsche, but I think I would choose the Audi over the Porsche only because I don't see them that much. And I like the sound of the V10 Plus better. I like the sound of that engine a bit better. Is the 911 is the GT3 RS a better car? Absolutely. I'm not going to argue that, but I just feel like I would enjoy the V10 Plus a little more in terms of sound and everyday driving. Slick. It's a slick looking car. Yep. Here, man, talk about cars when I can't even buy a house right now. I'm good. I gotta get one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Honestly, finding out I got like a weird long lost relation to somebody like Bezos that passes away, and then I get a small portion of that inheritance would be. I would still work a full-time job. That's the kind of person I am, though. I don't want to lose my work ethic. Because I know some people that are coming to money and they quit working and they just lose their work ethic and they just run through their money and it's gone. I would like to think that I've learned from other people's mistakes. Live on interest? Yeah, for sure, dude. Yep. Just live off whatever interest you make on the millions that you put in there. That's what I've heard, dude. Honestly, you put a few million in the bank, you make quite a bit of money in interest if you have a high yield. Smart, dude. Honestly, the interest I would make from having that much in the bank is probably more than I make from a full-time job right now, which is insane. Like yearly, you know? You went back to Oakland a couple times to like try to help people out and stuff, but then he quickly kind of stopped doing it because he ran into too many people that were being dumb. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Brooklyn. Yeah. Uh, on another note, do we know what the new games of the month are for next month? Have they leaked yet? No, I don't think he is. I know he is. The new games of the month for PlayStation. No. It used to be that we would hear about them like the week prior, 2 weeks prior to their release. Dude, PlayStation is getting some sussy games on here, dude. Some sussy anime games. No worse than Steam. That's fair, dude. Steam's got some wild stuff, but usually it's pretty curated. Even Nintendo's got some wild stuff on there, dude. That kind of shocked me. Like Nintendo going back to its roots. Trading cards and brothels. I never actually played Black Flag. I hear they're redoing it. I hear they're doing a remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's how I see them content. and the experience they cater to. Yes, I agree. Only Nintendo feels more prestigious at this point, and they act like it more so. They definitely cornered their market, Nintendo. I am still very sad about Xbox, dude. I miss the heyday of PS3 versus Xbox 360 fanboy fights. Yep. And one day people are going to get tired of that. Luckily, Donkey Kong's a hit, and people haven't had a Donkey Kong game in a while. But eventually, Zelda, Metroid, and Mario are not going to carry the franchise anymore. Those franchises aren't going to carry the company anymore. And it's going to turn into like what Gears of War was, Forza, Halo. It won't be enough. Yeah. I like Steam. I like PC gaming. I just don't like the PC environment. Having to try to, I like being able to just put a game in my console and I already know it's optimized for my console and it's going to run exactly at the best it can. Rather than trying to figure out what frames I want, how to adjust shaders. I don't care to do all that. And I'm too overly particular about that. It's my biggest downside with PC gaming. I do like gaming on PC. It is a great experience, but it takes a while to get there. True. True. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end stream here. My kids are waking up and moving about, but, well, what will you say? I'm curious what you have to say. I agree. I agree. The only thing I don't agree with the PC sim racing is like on ACC where you have to join certain discords to get into good stuff. I don't like that. I want everything in the game. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. You have a good night. Take care of yourselves. And we'll see you in the next one. Sorry about that. Take care, Kron. Take care, everybody. Love you guys.